The best ways to fall back in love as couples. Hi guys, my name is Asobi South and I'm here this afternoon to teach you, yes, you, the best way you can fall back in love with your partner, because it's very obvious to all that so many couples aren't in love with each other anymore. They're either staying back because of the kids, they are practically become roommates. So I want you to pay great attention to my teachings this afternoon because it's gonna do you a whole lot of good, right? So number one is give more compliments. Yes, remember that while you were dating this person, you always compliment him or her. Like while you were dating your wife, whenever she goes out there and gets her hair done, you usually be like, oh baby, you look very beautiful. Oh baby, your hair is nice. But recently, even when she makes her hair, you don't even notice that anything has changed in her body. And you too, as a woman, give your husband a compliment. So many women, when your husband leaves the house in the morning, you cannot even tell the color of tie that your husband was wearing. You can't even explain the trouser or the color of the t-shirt he was putting on. The only thing you know is, baby, I'm off. Okay, bye-bye. Do not allow your husband's secretary to be the one complimenting him. It's very dangerous. Do not allow your neighbor to be the one complimenting your wife. It's very dangerous, and this will practically reduce whatever you guys are feeling for each other, because once a man begins to found interest in someone else out there, once a man begins to find faults, like things that you're not doing for him as a wife, he begins to see someone else that does these things for him outside. My sister, it's going to be a very big issue, and before you know it, whatever this person feels for you will begin to reduce. Likewise with the women, remember that as a woman, we love compliments more than food. We love compliments more than food. Your wife wants to dress up and have you be like, oh my world, my baby is looking so sweet. Oh my God, thank God that I actually married you. You're the best thing that, like, good compliment. Compliment each other. It makes the love very strong. It makes whatever you feel for each other to grow more than you can ever expect, right? Number two is positive words. Remember that out of anger, we have said or must have said one or two to our partners. Remember, it's very easy to forgive, but it's not easy to forget. Yes, someone can easily forgive you, but they cannot forget. That thing you said to them will forever live in their heart, which simply means that whenever they remember those things you said to them, they bleed in their heart. Do you understand? Example of these things are when a man calls his wife an olosho and a pro. Women find it very difficult to forgive. And even though she forgives, she will never forget. Once in a while, when she remembers that you once called her such a thing, she bleeds in her heart. And while she bleeds in her heart, whatever it is that she has felt for you reduces. This will keep reducing obele gradually. Before you know it, she won't be feeling anything for you again. And this is when you guys begin to live as roommates instead of husband and wife, because what she felt for you has left her. The same thing is applicable to women. When you obviously know that your husband is trying his best, you know that this guy is working his ass out under the rain, under the sun, morning, afternoon, and night, and then you decided to call him lazy, knowing fully well that he is not lazy. It's just that luck has not smiled on him yet. This also practically kills a man. It kills a man. It makes them feel less of themselves. It makes them feel like, so all this that I have been doing, you have not been seeing, you have not been appreciating. So please, our choice of words, especially when we are angry, is very, very important in our marriages, in our home. Do not use because you are angry. You rather keep quiet, especially as a woman. You rather keep quiet and not say pim, because if you know that your words is going to be causing a lot of damages that people might actually forgive, but they will never forget, because it's not easy to forget. Do you understand? Number three is communication. Communication is very, very important and necessary in our homes, in every marriage. Lack of communication will drastically reduce whatever it is you have feeling for each other. When you cannot communicate with your partner, it doesn't make sense, because there is no need being there while you can communicate with each other. So it's very necessary that you communicate, especially when there are issues at hand, especially when one of you has offended each other. Instead of you going to bed bearing grudges in your heart, or instead of you hitting your chest saying, I'm not going to forgive you, it's better that you guys actually sit down, discuss this thing, sort it out, and move on. Remember that marriage are simply two people that hasn't known each other from Adam's. Two people, two different characters, two different personalities that just came together in love and decided that I know that I'm not perfect and I know that you are not perfect, but I wish to live with you. Remember that the Bible has instructed us that no matter what happens, you shouldn't go to bed with anger in your heart, because you don't know what will happen tomorrow. You may sleep and not wake up the next morning. She may sleep and not wake up to the next morning. So what is your profit, or rather what is the benefit? So it's actually very necessary that whatever the case may be, settle it as husband and wife before going to bed. Number 4 is apology. Yes, a lot of men and women out there find it very difficult to apologize to each other when they actually wrong each other. Remember that without apology, like sorry is the only word that have ever saved situations in the history of this earth. He said when you say you're sorry, people cannot hold anything against you. Yes, but this word sorry, even though it's a very short word, but it's very, very difficult for some people to say. You will see a man, he will be like, why will I apologize to a woman I'm feeding? A woman I'm clothing, a woman I kept, a woman I married with my money. Why should I apologize to her? And then you will see a woman forming, I'm a woman. I will not apologize to him if he doesn't. No, apology is needed. If you want to stay in love with your partner, apology is in fact one of the highest things that is needed in marriage. Remember that the both of you didn't know each other from Adam's. It was love that brought you guys together. Which simply means that there will be fights. You'll be making mistakes. You'll be offending each other. Do you understand? But how do you solve these things? It's acknowledging the fact that I am wrong and I'm sincerely sorry. You move on. You know, sometimes women, for you to even save some situation in your house, remember that the Bible said that a good woman buildeth her home, but the foolish one destroyeth it. Do you want to be a foolish wife? Don't you want to build your home? In most cases, for women, you have to swallow your pride. Even when you see that your husband is forming jagaban, you swallow your pride and go and apologize to your husband just for peace to reign. Yes, you can do it. Marriage requires what? Apology. You must master the art of apologizing to each other. If not, and when anything can work out, apologize to each other when you offend each other. And when you see that this person is capitalizing on this thing, jagaban, do you understand? Do not wait, especially as a woman. Go and apologize. When you apologize to a man, it gives them this feeling of I am a man, I am the head of this family and all that. But deep inside his heart, he knew that that apology wasn't supposed to come from you. It's supposed to come from him. And watch him, he will still indirectly give you that apology that he has been refusing to give you for a long time. Right? So number 5 is making our time for each other. When was the last time you made our time for your wife? Joining her in the kitchen where she's cooking. You'll be discussing with her. You guys will be laughing. You tickle her, she tickle you. Do you understand? If what's come to us, you people will do one inside the kitchen. When was the last time? As a woman, when was the last time you leave your phone alone and actually focus on your husband? Because most times when you're sitting in the sitting room with your husband, you wouldn't even look at the man's face. In happy. You'll be pressing, your eyes will be on the phone. In happy. It's not like you're a content creator. Nothing. You'll be nappy your phone. When was the last time you guys actually made out time for both of you? Looking each other eyeball to eyeball, speaking heart to heart. When was the last time? So many of you no longer sleeps together. Some women are not sleeping in their children's room. The husband sleeps alone in their matrimonial bed. This will drastically reduce whatever you are feeling for each other. It's very necessary that couples make out time for each other. Sometimes, if the kids are disturbing you guys, you can decide to, you see those hotels in your street. It's not meant for single people alone. No. You see those hotels in your neighborhood. It's not meant for single people alone. Once in a while, you can take your wife to one of the hotels. Pay. Let it be just you and your wife. You see those things you were doing when you guys were dating. That you guys will come to the hotel, your wife will come and shake what mama has given to her, to you. Take her there. Also take her to one of the hotels, to one, like, let it, if you have somebody, if you have someone that will take care of the kids for you, like a house help that has been, that is grown or something, someone that can take good care of your house and your kids for you. Well, if some Friday, some weekend, take your wife out, go to a hotel, lodge, bring back those memories. Those memories that you guys once shared when you guys were dating, bring them back. Take her somewhere else, outside the house, outside where the kids will be a distraction. Quietly stay alone with your wife. Talk heart to heart. Look in each other, eyeball to eyeball. Communicate. All the possible self off your phone and keep it somewhere. Let it be a moment bonding with your wife. It's very necessary. Knack. Enjoy each other. Bring out new styles. This will help your marriage to grow. This will help whatever you guys are feeling for each other to grow, right? I love you, and I will definitely see you in my next one. Please, for your advert, birthday shout out, page promotion, holla at your girl. If you have not followed me, metro maka na follow button. Don't forget, you can join my WhatsApp class with 10K just to support me, right? I will definitely see you in my next one. One love, my people. Cheers.